The Lord of the Rings. Battle games in Middle-earth. Recreate the battle scenes.
In the battle game, we'll be going to be playing Hunt of the Uruk-Hai. Saruman has sent Lurtz and a small band of Uruk-Hai out. He's hunting down Frodo. Can they kill Frodo and take the ring back to Saruman? For the forces of good, we've got Frodo and we've got Aragorn. They've been separated from the Fellowship and they need to get back. At this point, Frodo's actually got his mithril coat and he's got Sting, so he gets some extra defence and some extra attack. On the evil side, we've got Lurtz and he's joined by 4 of the Uruk-Hai that were painted up in the last series, all with shields and swords. The gaming area starts with Aragorn and Frodo on the east, and we've got Uruk-Hai and Lurtz on the west. The Uruk-Hai need to get across the board. They need to find Frodo, kill him and take the ring. For good to win, Aragorn needs to protect Frodo. Frodo needs to get off the other side of the board, or obviously if they can remove all the Uruk-Hai, they also win. All that said, let's get started.
Into turn 1, we start with Good taking priority. Good to move, and Aragorn and Frodo are going to start moving across the farm, with Aragorn heading slightly in front of Frodo. Evil, seeing Aragorn and Frodo, start to head towards them at full speed. Aragorn takes aim at Lurtz and looses his arrows, hitting his target and inflicting a wound on Lurtz. Lurtz takes out his bow and, checking the range he can reach Frodo, he takes aim and fires, hitting Frodo and inflicting a wound. It's draw for priority, and with Good taking priority last turn, Evil take priority for turn 2. Evil rush towards Aragorn and Frodo, hoping to close the gap and enter melee combat. With Frodo down to 1 wound, he seeks refuge behind the farm wall, and Aragorn heads directly towards the advancing Uruk-Hai. Aragorn takes aim at Lurtz once more, hoping to take him out. He hits true, but fails to take Lurtz's last wound. Lurtz returns fire on Aragorn, but his arrow flies wide. Turn 3, and Evil keep priority. The Uruk-Hai and Lurtz continue to advance over the farm. Aragorn, seeing an opportunity to take Lurtz alone, he charges into combat. Frodo, hoping to sneak past and around the Uruk-Hai, climbs over the wall and enters into the pig pen. Aragorn and Lurtz draw swords and enter combat. With Aragorn taking the victory and Lurtz only having 1 wound left, Aragorn hits and Lurtz is removed from the battle. Into turn 4, and Good take back priority. Aragorn, not wanting to enter battle with all the Uruk-Hai, heads towards Frodo, who continues traversing besides the pigs. 2 of the Uruk-Hai charge into battle with Aragorn, while the remaining advance as quickly as possible. In the fight stage, we have Aragorn versus 2 Uruk-Hai. Aragorn is a mighty warrior, and with his 3 attacks takes the victory, and he manages to kill an Uruk-Hai and force the other to retreat. In turn 5, Good keep priority. Aragorn heads back, maintaining his distance and keeping himself between Frodo and the Uruk-Hai. 1 Uruk-Hai can reach Aragorn and enters combat. In the fight phase, Aragorn rolls a 6 to win and a 6 to wound, taking out another of the Uruk-Hai. Turn 6, and Good are looking close to sealing the victory, and they take priority. Frodo, seeing the Uruk-Hai close in range, heads into the hayfield hoping to find cover. Aragorn charges into another Uruk-Hai hoping to take him out. The only 3 Uruk-Hai just need to catch up with Frodo and inflict 1 wound to get the ring. Aragorn wins the fight, but just barely. But again, showing his prowess in battle, takes out another Uruk-Hai. Turn 7, and Good maintain their priority on the battlefield. Seeing the Uruk-Hai down to 1, Frodo finds his courage, and he and Aragorn surround the last remaining Uruk-Hai. With 4 attacks versus 1, Good wins the fight, and Aragorn hits and wounds the last Uruk-Hai. Good have dispatched Lurtz and his band of Uruk-Hai. They seek refuge and rest at the nearby farmhouse, where they are welcomed in for food and rest.